Good morning. This is Paula from Paula's Tarot Play. Is it Christmas yet? Is it? I know people want Halloween first, sorry. But it's just the reading today. Somebody wants Christmas. Maybe their gifts before Christmas. I don't know. Baby in a manger. Baby in a manger, you know, spiritual symbols, spiritual protection, and transcendence. Spiritual symbols. Are you getting downloads or signs and synchronicities? Are you protecting yourself by lighting a candle and saying a prayer? Please protect my energy today, my reading. Thank you for your protection and your guidance. I lit my sage, but it went out again. So let's light it up again. Spiritual protection. Like cleaning your energy is good for the soul. Taking a spiritual bath, jumping in the lake, anything natural is good for you. In the ocean, if you have that luxury. But if not, you can smudge the energy around you. It takes like forever to light. It's been very humid. Hence, it's been raining all weekend. I'm making a mess here. I'm going to pick it up with my cards. Okay. So the next one that fell there, snowstorm. Well, it's not snow, but it is raining. Storm warning, caution, potential danger. Well, that's why we keep protected. That's why we smudge and stay one with God. We're in contact. We can talk to God. I call it praying. You can call it talking, having a conversation with God. Your spirit. God is within all of us, okay? Don't think he's outside there not having time for you. A little piece of him is in all of us. That little piece, that little light can grow big and big with a daily conversation, okay? And that conversation, that protection is solid. So you're very well protected in the storm coming. Potential danger. Have faith. We get through storms. We do. It's scary, but we can do it. 3, 4, 5. I just saw 3, 4, 5. Like everything's lining up. Everything's going as planned. Storm warning. Maybe you're gonna have a big fight or something. I don't know. Things are not as they seem. Santa's sack. There's the bag. Santa's sack. Money, wealth, windfall. Maybe you're gonna get access to these funds here. Money, windfall, maybe a ticket, a winning ticket, maybe an inheritance, maybe your life savings is going to be on the table here. Scrooge, you're not going to give it away. We've got Santa and Scrooge. Greedy, cold-hearted, lacks compassion. Who's this? Nobody comes to mind. I'm telling you, nobody comes to mind in my neck of the woods. Who's Scrooge in your life? You know, it can be a parent, it can be your partner. Anybody in relations to you can be Scrooge. Or maybe yourself, you're being cold-hearted. Or people think you are cold-hearted and greedy. Like there's money coming in, wealth, windfall. Maybe you're not supposed to share with the wrong people. I don't know. Christmas coal. Okay, this is guilt, shame, and misfortune. Maybe somebody wants you to feel guilty or shameful for not sharing your inheritance, your money, you know. Maybe. Am I getting closer? South Pole. Somebody's stuck in the South Pole, which is the comfort zone. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. I can't move. Can you serve me, please? Comfort zone. Past lives. South Node. Okay. Let's see here. I want you. Ooh. Which arrow? Which arrow? This one. This one. Real Talk Tarot. Kind of cute cards. Let's see here. Oh my God. So that fell on the floor. A big chunk of cards fell on the floor here. I don't need the book. These are tarot. I'm very used to tarot. Oh, somebody's making a mess here. Fudge. Could it be the Queen of Cups? Water, very emotional sign. Okay, let's line them up for me, Spirit. Let's do tarot. Somebody's very spiritual here, okay? You're connected to Source. There's a storm brewing. You've been warned. So you're protecting yourself. You're wearing your gear. Okay, your protective gear. And there's a bag of money coming in. And there is somebody that is greedy. Maybe wants to steal from you. Cold-hearted, lacks compassion. And then there's guilt, shame, and misfortune. Okay, let's see here. What's going on, Spirit? Who are we talking about here? And what is the storm about? What's going on? Thank you for listening in, joining me today. Thanks for liking and subscribing and commenting and sharing. I appreciate anything you feel like doing, okay? It does help me. And help the message get through to whoever needs it, right? If you don't agree with the way I read, well, get off my page. First listen in, see if I'm making sense. 8 of Cups, somebody's leaving. The tea party here. She's done. This looks like a young woman. Blondish hair. She's leaving the tea party. She's had enough. Line them up for me, Spirit. Thank you. Like, we talk about chosen ones and followers and leaders, and sometimes the followers are stuck in their comfort zone. They just sit there and let people lead them or take care of them. And then there's the leaders that don't follow the sheep. listens to their intuition and to God. Okay? Okay, that's good. All right. Thank you for your protection, your guidance, and your healing vibes today and all day. Did you light a candle? It is Sunday. Okay. 2 cups. Okay, the heart of the matter is about a partnership. Not necessarily romantic. Like these people are not sitting together. These two that are colored in are not exactly sitting together. They're separate. But 2 cups speaks of a partnership here. Could be a partnership in business. Doesn't have to be romantic, okay? But it can be, okay? There's the tower. There's a shocking revelation. Somebody's playing a game of Jenga in this partnership. 2 people. Somebody's trying to make you fall. Six of Wands. You're being victorious. Maybe you're too much in the limelight for somebody. There's something shocking here. And we're looking at 6 of Wands, and the base here is about really people are acknowledging your worth. You're doing something good with your energy. You're being creative. People like it. The Magician. The Magician. We're already at 12. Holy crap. 12 minutes in. The Magician, the trickster. Making something happen for yourself. The Magician, card number 1 in the Major Arcana. The Fool is 0, which is starting fresh with practically nothing. No wisdom, no knowledge, no security, you know. Then the Magician comes in. So you've taken the leap already. This is in the past. You're working on something here. You're calling something in. Maybe something that's going to shock this partnership. 7 of Cups. You're looking at the menu. Uh-oh. You have options here. 7 of Cups is about options. Maybe fantasies, maybe illusions or delusions. You know, if you're in your south node, you might be deluding yourself. Thinking what you're doing is necessary, and it's like Groundhog Day. You get up, you go to work, come back, take care of what you need to take care of, and go back to bed and do it over again. But we got options here, okay? You're looking at the menu, you're looking at whatever is gonna satisfy your appetite. And we got the King of Swords. Somebody might have glasses here. There's glasses here and glasses here. The King of Swords is making a decision and is knowing what to do. And having all the facts. Maybe luring up. Getting a lawyer. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords are following each other. The King is in your future. Okay. And this is you in the self. Queen of Swords is no bullshit. You know, she's a good communicator, good speaker, a truth teller. Very stern. She has her walls up. She knows the truth. She's not gonna be too lenient. You know, she's a no bullshit kind of gal. Maybe somebody's getting a divorce here. When the King and Queen are on board here, usually people are fighting And this partnership here, maybe you're getting a divorce. You got your knife out. Don't come near me. I'll cut you up. Okay. The devil is in your energy, which is in your environment. I gotta. Sorry. Ha. Sorry. Oh my God. I can't hold it in. I can't make it with no sound. It's gotta be loud. It gotta come out. It pops my ears and hurts my eardrums if I hold back my sneeze. Sorry about that. I know it was loud. 15:55. Major changes coming to you. Or you're making big changes. The devil is in your energy. Somebody wants to tie you down, okay? But you're not having it. You're getting a lawyer. You're tied to something here. Or the person in your energy, your partner, whichever partner this is, business or love, is greedy. Okay, we saw the Scrooge card. Scrooge. Lack of compassion, cold-hearted. You know, spending all your money, your energy on something you don't need, but your brain is kind of keeping you stuck. Shopaholic is real. Spending too much to look a certain part. I done that. Been there, done that. I wasted a lot of money on feminine products and whatever. Okay. But I've healed that. I don't need to fake it. I don't need to present myself the way I used to, which was perfection, being on check all the time, having mirrors in the house where I can see all angles of my outfit and my hair. Very stuck in my mind here about my looks. That kept me at a certain level in life. Okay? You gotta realize sometimes what we do repetitively is just pattern that we need to break. We don't need to break it, but sometimes it would change our life, our surrounding. There's 2 swords here. And the challenge is to get peaceful. It's to block something. Maybe you've blocked some. Maybe you're blocking options here. Or maybe you're blocking the illusion of, you're done with being superficial. After the looks are gone, what's left is your heart, okay? And your memories and what you did that brings you joy. You don't want to be in guilt when you're old and gray and sad. You want to correct your life when you are capable of doing it. 6 of Swords, you're moving away. Somebody's packing up here. Somebody's leaving this partnership here. Going towards a commitment, a spiritual teacher, healing, the Hierophant. Might be another business you're moving towards. And the 6 of Cups. A soulmate, somebody from your past. You're going towards a commitment that you were in the past. Somebody you knew from your past. 66 is here. And 5, the Hierophant's 5. 65 is here, and 66. Those might be 1965, 1966. You were born. 4 Swords. Rest and rejuvenate. Some R&R is in order here. Okay, all your swords are on the wall here, all in the same place. Like you're resting. You don't need to communicate. You don't need to speak right now. You're just gonna relax and heal something that's under it. 2 wands. You're making plans. You're stepping away from something, moving away from something, and you're making plans. 2 is here. 2 wands and 2 pentacles. 22. 422. That's 44. Okay, so let's see here. We're at 2055. Lots of 5s we're singing here, and 6s. Okay, let's see here. What's going on? Are we truly moving away here? Are we separating because of the addictions, or something's not right here with one of these partners? There's 2 that flipped. Yeah, there was playing around here and fighting. Okay, going on a rendezvous to go get some drugs. Competition, conflicting, fighting over what you're doing here. This is the player. You can be playing around with your health. Somebody is playing around with their ideas. Maybe you need to decide on something and you're playing around with ideas. You got lots of people wanting to play with you also. And many choices, options coming in with the 7 of Cups here. What is the Tower? What is the Tower about? It's crossing the 2 cups, okay? So there's tension here in a relationship. Somebody was playing games with you, with this partnership, with their life, with their health. It's something big, right? And somebody is realizing it. The Page of Swords, they're watching you. Or you're watching them. Okay, you see through them. You see the player ways. You see the things they're hiding. What is the Magician here? What is the Magician here? 7 of Pentacles, another 7. Planting seeds. Yeah. And the King of Wands. Maybe it's somebody that was very passionate about you, but they're taking the lead and they're planting. You are taking the lead. You're making something grow here. With the Magician, the King of Wands, and the 7 Pentacles. In the recent past, you have decided, and you're taking the lead, and you're planting seeds. You've already planted the seeds, and you've watched them grow, okay? Now it's time for a new option. You've done your work here. Okay, what is the 7 of Cups? You got options here. There's prices there. We're looking at something that is marked. Some are more expensive. Some are a little bit less expensive, but they're all kind of in your price range here. I don't know what you're looking at. This is a food restaurant. Something nurturing. It's going to nurture you. That's what you're looking at. That came out. Like, yeah, you're on point here. Okay. You're going to learn. Okay, you're going to learn something here. You need to be taught something, or being a student, you need to learn about the options. Okay, you need to see if this is going to suit your needs more, or is this going to suit your needs. You really need to look at the details of something here. Something about talking on a phone also. Maybe ignoring your phone, or what's the King of Swords all about? What's the King of Swords all about here? 5 Pentacles. Yeah, you're leaving. You're getting yourself single. There's a divorce here. Okay. What's the Queen of Swords? Ah, what's the Queen? You're going to communicate. You're going to be stern. You're going to have your boundaries up. You play fair, but you're not letting nothing go by. You know, no bullshit. No bullshit. Elaborate on this Queen of Swords here. What does she need to communicate? Oh, the Ace of Cups. You're still loving, okay? You're loving yourself. You're putting yourself first. The Ace of Cups is loving on yourself, nurturing yourself. You're saying no to the bullshit, and you're taking care of yourself, okay? You're calling in new love also with this card. The Empress is on the back here. You know what you deserve. You know your worth, okay? The Queen of Swords knows her worth, and she's loving on herself, and she's putting herself first, okay, first. So she can be a better human to whoever she is loving, okay? She has a child, or she has loved ones, right? What is the Devil? What is the Devil? Oh. You're leaving it. It's 8 of Cups again. You're leaving it. Whatever the Devil is to you. You are a High Priestess. You know, maybe there's telepathic communication here, so you're going to have to be honest about it. But be honest to yourself first and foremost, okay? The High Priestess is a keeper of secrets. You cannot divulge all the information at once, because that's dangerous. With the Devil here, the Devil is a big trickster, trying to keep you stuck somewhere. So you're blocking communication, you're not listening, you're not having it. Where's this 2 Swords in the challenge? Something about not talking or blocking. Maybe you're going to have to not tell anybody where you're going. Bullseye. Yeah, you're going to have to be quiet about it. Clear-cut communication. You know the truth. You know what you need to do with the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords. You got to be on point here. If you miss, you're throwing a knife. If you miss that apple, this is communication. This is the subject. Don't miss the point. The point of it all. Don't get into your ego, because you're going to miss the point. You have something to do here. You know you have a calling. And you know you're not where you're supposed to be right now. Things are lining up. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Divine timing is at play here. With the Page of Wands, something exciting is coming forth. You're going to be excited about this. You're moving. 6 of Swords is here, the Hierophant, and the 6 of Cups. What is this about? The outcome cards here, Spirit. 6, 5, 6. Eight of Swords. You're really scared to fail here. If you're scared, okay, of failing. Whatever you're attempting to do, you gotta have faith, and you gotta get your knowledge, so you have the knowledge, the ability to get through something, okay? If you need a personal reading, you can always reach out to your favorite reader. Okay? Because failure is not in the equation. Somebody might be failing, but they're not trying. There's another 6 here, 666. The help fund. Somebody's going to be generous with you. Judgment, they're making a sound decision based on true facts here. And they want to help you. Somebody wants to help you financially, okay? You need to save your money, guard your energy. There's the Queen of Wands also. Confidence, getting your confidence back, okay? So you're starting to look good, feel good. And that's the story. Somebody's coming in to help you. Maybe because they're very attracted to you for some reason. They are gravitating towards you to come and help you, okay? Maybe it's God pushing them in your way here. They don't like it when you're sad. They want to come and help you. Thank you. That's my reading. I love you guys. Take care of yourself.